Hi everyone, welcome back to Ask a Travel Advisor. If you're new here, I'm Anastasia, and in this series, I take you inside of the most luxurious resorts around the world, giving you the inside scoop on where to stay, what to do, and how to get the most out of your travels. Today, I'm sharing my experience at Grand Velas Riviera Maya, a property that truly shows what all-inclusive luxury is. So I flew in from Miami to Cancun International Airport, and now here's a tip. I recommend having your transfers already scheduled at least 2 weeks before your trip. Trust me, you do not want to be grabbing a random taxi outside the airport, and heads up, Uber does not work in Cancun or Riviera Maya. So I was picked up by my private transfer waiting for me right outside of arrivals, and then it was a seamless 45-minute drive to the property. By the way, if you want a seamless arrival like mine with private transfers and VIP treatment, then definitely check the link in our description, because booking through a travel advisor can make your stay even more luxurious. The entrance is grand, definitely on brand with the name, and security is super tight. You can only get in if you have a reservation. The second you step out of the car, they treat you like royalty, they hand you cold towels, take care of your luggage, and then escort you to your dedicated lobby. Yes, depending on your room, there's a special lobby just for you. I was greeted with champagne or juice if you prefer, and then escorted to my room by my personal concierge. And by the way, you can message your concierge through WhatsApp anytime for anything you need during your stay, so it's super convenient. I stayed at the Grand Class Pool Suite Oceanfront for 3 nights. Grand Class is the only adult section of the property, and let me tell you, it is stunning. The room is over 1,300 square feet with bright, inviting colors, and the ocean view is beautiful. The huge floor-to-ceiling glass doors made waking up in the morning a dream, and the private plunge pool, what can I say, it's just absolutely bliss. I do have a pro tip. If you are taking a shower, just make sure to put the do not disturb button on. It's hard to hear any knocking or the bell while you're in the shower. They also have turned on service every night, and they leave you cute Mexican snacks and also slippers, and they make your bed for a perfect night's sleep. And the best part about booking with a travel advisor is that you can unlock room upgrades like the one I enjoyed here. If you're interested in that, check the link in our description below. The staff is absolutely amazing. Everywhere I went, everyone was smiling. You could really tell that they enjoyed their job. Whether I was at the pool, the restaurant, or just walking around the resort, you could really tell the service was attentive and friendly. They wanted to make sure that I had the best experience as possible wherever I went. Cocina del Autor is an absolute must when you visit Grand Velas. It was recently awarded a Michelin star, and after I went there, I completely understand why. It's an 8-course meal, and you can even do a wine pairing with each course. I definitely recommend booking this in advance, especially during the holidays, which is peak season. And yes, it is included in the all-inclusive plan. Cocina del Autor was actually booked by my concierge. If you're interested in those kind of perks, like complimentary concierge services or other exclusive benefits, check the link in the description. The resort has 8 other amazing restaurants ranging from French and traditional Mexican to Asian and Italian cuisine. And if you ever need a midday coffee break, the Amat coffee shop is perfect for that. One of my favorite experiences was a bike ride around the property that ended at a cenote. And then on the way back, we actually found spider monkeys, which was really cool. After that, I just chilled at the adults pool with guacamole and margarita, and it was a perfect way to end the day. The Grand Velas Spa is honestly the biggest and most beautiful spa I've ever been in. The spa pool is massive. It's almost as big as the main pool, which really tells you something. And while I was there, I did a hydrotherapy session, which basically includes a bunch of different circuits like sauna, the ice room, cold plunge, and then you can just chill at the spa pool until your treatment. I recommend arriving at least 2 hours before your massage to really enjoy the experiences. And speaking of massages, I used my $50 spa credit towards the Hindu and scalp massage, and it was amazing. By the way, my hydrotherapy water ceremony was complimentary by booking through a travel advisor, as well as my $50 spa credit. So if you're interested in getting perks like these, check the link in the description. Grand Velas has 2 pools. One is the adults only pool by the Grand Class building, and the other is a massive main pool right at the center of the property. Both have swim bars and poolside concierges that are ready to bring you a drink or a snack whenever you need it. I personally spent a lot of time at the adults only pool, but both pools are amazing depending on the vibes that you're looking for. The beach is pretty, but I have been to better beaches. If you're looking to stay at Grand Velas, I definitely recommend staying at least 3 nights to enjoy the food, spa, and all the amenities that this property has to offer. Grand Velas Riviera Maya is hands down the best all-inclusive resort in Riviera Maya. From the service to the spa to the food, everything is just 10 out of 10. There are plenty of things to do on property, or if you want to relax, you can just relax and take in your beautiful surroundings. 110% worth it. This property is perfect for families, multi-generational vacations, and couples. If you're looking for a more private and quiet stay, I recommend staying at the Grand Velas building, which is adults only. Remember, if you want to enjoy VIP treatment and special perks at luxury resorts like Grand Velas, check the link in the description. Thank you for watching Ask a Travel Advisor. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also comment on what you want me to review next. See you next time.